He thought she was perfect until the messages appeared. She was supportive, kind, always there. Everyone said, "Wow, you two are hashtag couple goals." Even his friends would ask, "How did you get so lucky?" And he believed it. He really did. At first, everything felt easy. They laughed together, shared meals, and spent weekends watching movies. He never questioned it. He never thought there could be a crack in the picture-perfect image. Then one afternoon his best friend called. His voice was nervous. "Dude, I think you should see this." It was a screenshot of a text. He laughed. Surely it was nothing. A mistake, maybe a joke. He put it out of his mind. But deep down, there was a tiny, uncomfortable feeling, something that whispered, maybe I should look closer. Over the next week, little things began to add up. She was suddenly texting at odd hours. Her phone would go dark whenever he approached. She had small excuses for small things, but the excuses kept piling up. At first, he wanted to trust her. He needed to trust her. But every time he thought it might just be nothing, the uneasy feeling returned stronger. One evening, he sat alone in their apartment. The sun was setting, casting shadows across the walls. She had left her laptop open. Something in him told him he couldn't resist. Slowly, cautiously, he leaned over, and then he froze. The screen was filled with messages, conversations, plans, a side of her life he never imagined. Not the kind of betrayal he had feared exactly, but a hidden world he never saw coming. The words, the tone, the secrecy. It hit him like a punch he couldn't dodge. He stepped back, heart racing. He felt dizzy. His hands shook slightly as he realized everything he thought he knew about her might be wrong. The next day he tried to act normal. He smiled, he joked, but inside he was unraveling. He replayed the messages over and over in his mind. Why would she do this? How could she hide this from me? Finally, he couldn't take it any longer. He confronted her. "Why are you doing this?" he asked. His voice was calm, but the tension in the room was thick enough to cut with a knife. She laughed, a sharp, almost careless laugh. "Why are you making a big deal out of this?" It was in that moment that he understood. It wasn't about love. It wasn't even about attraction. It was control, games, secrets. The perfect life he thought he had was an illusion. He felt betrayed, angry, sad, confused. Every memory, every shared joke suddenly had an edge of falseness. He wondered how long it had been like this, how long he had been living in a carefully crafted lie. But amidst all the hurt, a strange feeling began to surface. Relief, not because of her, but because he finally saw the truth. That night he left, not in anger, not in shame. He left because he finally saw reality. And as he walked away, he realized something important. Trusting the wrong person can feel like losing yourself, but staying blind would have cost him even more. Sometimes the hardest lessons are the ones that set you free.